Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and I am walking through this hologram, which feels so incredibly real. It's mid-September in New York. I'm wearing a sweater because it was air conditioned inside Sloan Kettering, but out here it is pleasant. I could be walking in my shirt sleeves. So here's the thing about being consciousness in physical form in this amazing creation that is a simulation, that is a hologram. I don't know if simulation is a good accurate description. I honestly don't know if hologram is. When you start operating on the level of consciousness, language is too limiting. But here's my awareness as consciousness in form, and how delicious form is. Everything is consciousness. Everything around here is consciousness and a creation of consciousness. Everything is a creation of my consciousness in my storyline. I have created this reality, which is kind of mind-blowing considering that I actually live on Vashon Island, which is about the size of Manhattan. It has about 11,000 people. And I am guessing that on this street in Manhattan, with all the apartment buildings, skyscrapers, there's probably 10,000 people on this street. It's mind-blowing. And the storyline that I'm existing in is mind-blowing. I'm 3 weeks of the month here, 10 weeks of the month home with my husband and my son. And who would have thought I would have written this into a storyline? Well, I would have thought. My greater thought, my imagination bigger than my physical form talking to you now. And here's the thing, when I am operating as consciousness, perceiving the world as consciousness, I am in agreement with what is and what is going on. And so the details of the storyline, the subplots and the twists and turns, however dramatic they may seem, when I'm in alignment with it and in agreement with it, it's not so bad. However, I did text my husband, so I'm getting a little bit of his input, and he doesn't have quite a global viewpoint as I do. Global's not the right word either. Global is very limiting. You know, this city has been through pretty fucking incredible year and a half, along with the rest of us, but I was here a year and a half ago. So here's the thing, whatever is going on in your storyline, how intense, how painful, how dramatic, cannot help but be improved by shifting your perspective to that of consciousness. And it is not an intellectual exercise. In fact, in order to do it successfully, and that's a funny word, that's a funny measurement, but in order to do it, you have to bypass your mind. You have to trick your mind. That's why I have all these tools and techniques that do just that, to help you navigate through this world. Next week, I definitely promise to give you a video on Vashon Island. Meanwhile, if you do like these videos, please like and subscribe and share them with others. Spread the love. If you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. I have a weekly blog and newsletter, and I have this weekly videos. I also have a weekly Zoom meetup called The Holodeck, where we talk about these things. And then if you want to learn how to do this yourself, I have a weekly Zoom meetup called Voyager. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you next week for another Mystic Minute.